A man in a red suit, Deadpool, gets into a taxi. He sees a beautiful woman in a photograph and assumes she is the taxi driver, Dopinder's wife. However, he reveals that she is getting married to her cousin, prompting Deadpool to ask him to fight for her. Deadpool stops the taxi on the highway and pays his fare with a high five. He sits on the ledge and jumps into a car leading a motorcade. He starts beating up the guys while asking where their boss is. The fight causes a car pile-up on the highway. Shown on the news. This disappoints X-Man Colossus, so he takes his trainee, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, to clean up the mess. Deadpool is a skilled fighter, great with weapons, and has a witty sense of humor. After eliminating most of the threat, Deadpool deals with a man who doesn't die despite sustaining a bullet to the head. While this happens, Deadpool starts recounting his life and what led to the current events. Deadpool's real name is Wade Wilson. He was dishonorably discharged as a Canadian Special Forces operative. He works as a mercenary for hire, getting paid to do random deals like scare stalkers away and beat up perverts. After each job, Wade hangs out at his best friend Weasel's bar, where most mercenaries get their next assignment. After an interesting job at a teen's party, Wade shares that he has never felt nor would he like to be a hero. He causes a commotion at the bar, showing that people can bet money on any players they want to see eliminated. Weasel apologizes as he had placed a bet on Wade, as shown on a large board called the Deadpool. The two friends continue talking until a prostitute called Vanessa shows up. She and Wade hit it off instantly and start doing the deed as often as possible, experimenting with various plays and costumes. A year later, Wade proposes to Vanessa, and she agrees to marry him. As soon as she does, Wade collapses. He is taken to the hospital, and catches a tough break when he learns that he has terminal cancer. Meanwhile, Deadpool is approached by a guy on a motorcycle. He throws a katana at the bike, causing the rider to crash. Deadpool then removes the guy's helmet and stabs him, pinning him to the ledge. He removes his mask, making the rider recognize him as Wade. Deadpool goes to hit Francis, but his hand hits Colossus' private area. Wade's diagnosis makes him want to break up with Vanessa, but she refuses to let him leave just because he is scared. While having a drink at the bar, Wade is approached by a man who offers an experimental cancer treatment. Wade dismisses the man as a salesperson and passes on the offer. However, the man gives Wade his card if he changes his mind. That night, Wade decides to try the treatment and deserts Vanessa as he doesn't want to burden her. Wade is restrained and taken to a laboratory run by Ajax and a woman called Angel Dust. Ajax reveals that the procedure Wade will undergo is meant to make him a superhero with enhanced physical abilities. He had undergone the surgery, and now he is immune to pain, stronger and faster. Angel Dust's body is hard like metal as she underwent the procedure too. The process involves injecting the subject with a serum designed to awaken latent mutant genes in the body. The subjects undergo extreme tests to stress their body enough to activate the genes. After a lot of the tests, Wade is still human. However, his chatty persona aggravates Ajax. One day, Wade finds Ajax's name tag with his real name, Francis Freeman. Wade taunts and mocks Ajax for having such a name, prompting the doctor to throw him in a hypobaric chamber and leave him for the weekend. The chamber is designed to take him to the verge of asphyxiation periodically. Eventually, the stress activates Wade's genes that cure his cancer but leave his body disfigured with burn-like scars. Ajax finds him and laughs at how ugly he looks. He thinks the scarred face is a side effect that he can treat, but he wants Wade to remain like that for now. Angel Dust goes to fix Wade's collar, but he head bumps her. Luckily, Ajax intervenes before Angel Dust can retaliate. Back on the bridge, Deadpool's argument with Colossus distracts them long enough for Ajax to escape. Deadpool attacks Colossus but ends up breaking several bones. Colossus wants to drag him back to his headquarters, but Deadpool cuts off his arm and jumps off the highway into a garbage truck. The truck owners leave him at Al's house, where Deadpool is staying. Al is a blind woman, so Deadpool feels comfortable around her as she cannot see his face. The two have a working friendship, although Al is angry at Deadpool's cowardice. After being left in the hypobaric chamber again, Wade spits out a matchstick he had nicked from his head bumped with Angel Dust. He lights and throws it by the oxygen pipes, leading to a huge explosion. The explosion wakes Ajax, and he faces off against Deadpool. Unfortunately, Wade is no match for Ajax's skills, and he is overpowered and left to burn in the laboratory. A while later, Wade resurrects and learns that the experiment not only cured his cancer but death, too. He quickly cleans himself up and goes looking for Vanessa. However, he chickens out when he sees the stares people give him. Wade fears that Vanessa will reject him due to his appearance. First, he reunites with Weasel, who makes fun of him, asking that he star in a horror show as he is more hideous than Frank Krueger. He decides to seek out Francis and cure his scars. Weasel suggests that Wade should find a mask and adopt a new name. The two think for a while before settling on Deadpool. Deadpool starts experimenting with various masks while assaulting several people to get to Francis. One day, Deadpool is cleaning stubborn blood stains on his clothes when Al suggests that if someone doesn't want blood on their clothes, they should wear red. Deadpool makes a red suit but realizes that people aren't afraid of him as they can see his deformity around the eyes. This gives him the idea to make a completely sealed mask. He also moves in with Al. 1 year later, Deadpool gets to the man who had recruited him. He threatens the man into revealing Francis' whereabouts. The man confesses, and Deadpool gets into a taxi to ambush him, leading to the first scene. Francis goes to the new laboratory where Angel Dust is placing recruits into the hypobaric chambers. He shares what has happened, revealing that, in a way, he misses how Deadpool used to challenge him. Weasel is at his pub when Ajax and Angel Dust show up asking for Deadpool. Angel Dust sees a picture on the wall, and deduces that the woman Deadpool is with is Vanessa. The patrons in the bar point their weapons at Ajax and Angel Dust, causing them to leave. Weasel calls Deadpool and informs him Vanessa is in danger. Weasel and Deadpool go to the strip joint where Vanessa bartends. Deadpool approaches Vanessa, but he chickens out at the last minute. He goes to the bathroom, and when he comes out, he finds Vanessa meeting. Weasel has seen her walking toward the back entrance. Deadpool rushes to the alley but only finds Vanessa's purse, realizing she has been kidnapped. Deadpool goes back to Al's house and organizes his weapons. He enlists Colossus and Negasonics' help to take down Ajax. Colossus agrees only if Deadpool promises to join the X-Men after the mission. Ajax calls Deadpool and gives him a location to meet if he wants to see Vanessa alive. Deadpool calls Dopinder to take them to the decommissioned scrapyard. The group hits a bump, and someone screams, making Dopinder reveal that he has kidnapped the cousin about to marry his beloved. Deadpool calls him out on his actions but congratulates him on the side, saying he should execute the cousin to marry the girl. When they get to the scrapyard, Deadpool realizes he has forgotten his backpack. He calls Dopinder, causing him to get into an accident, and a car rear-ends him, drawing people's attention to the screaming man in the boot. Deadpool, Colossus, and Negasonic enter the scrapyard in slow motion and are quickly surrounded by armed men. Deadpool takes a minute to admire Angel Dust's heroic landing. Angel Dust goes to deal with Colossus. Colossus doesn't want to hit a woman, but he quickly realizes he has met his match. Deadpool deals with the armed men while Negasonic activates her fire properties and beats up whoever she can. Deadpool uses the armed men's bodies to write Ajax's name below. Ajax sees this and taunts Deadpool with Vanessa. Negasonic propels Deadpool to the roof, where Ajax places Vanessa in a hypobaric chamber. Ajax and Deadpool start fighting, with each side displaying extraordinary skills. Deadpool throws a katana at Vanessa's chamber, allowing her to get free. She grabs the katana and stabs Ajax, who has stabbed Deadpool's head. Ajax recovers quickly and grabs Vanessa, tossing her to some nearby containers. Meanwhile, Negasonic sees Angel Dust strangling Colossus. She accidentally releases a firebomb, which destroys the equipment stabilizing the building Deadpool is in, causing it to start collapsing. Deadpool throws Vanessa into a hypobaric chamber to save her from the collapse. Negasonic and Colossus find her while Deadpool cheers from above. His moment is interrupted when Ajax attacks him. Deadpool overpowers him, but he needs Ajax to cure him. Ajax reveals that a cure doesn't exist. Colossus wants Deadpool to spare Ajax's life, and he gives a speech on what it means to be a hero. However, Deadpool shoots Ajax in the head and promises Colossus to be more heroic moving forward. Vanessa angrily berates Deadpool for abandoning her. She removes Deadpool's mask and sees his disfigured face, learning why he didn't seek her out. She forgives him, and the two kiss in reconciliation. In the post-credits scene, Deadpool shares that the company doesn't have enough money for the Deadpool 2 teaser, but Cable will show up in the sequel. Do leave a comment telling us your favorite part of the movie. Hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next recap. Until next time, folks, take care and goodbye.